Hey everyone, it's C-Wire here with the C-Wire Nation. Hope you're all doing good today. So what are we going to be talking about today? If you're thinking about joining the military and you want to know the steps to get it done and how to survive your first four, this is the video you want to watch. I got the information for you. And if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and hit that bell icon and share this video out to your friends on your Facebook, whatever, because as your support really helps out my channel. And let's continue to keep this channel growing so I can continue to provide content to future warriors of the military. So let's jump right into it. All right, so today we're going to talk about, like I said, you're thinking about joining the military and you're not sure which branch. So basically, this is going to come down to what you want to do. Maybe you have prior family that has served either in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, etc., and you want to follow in their footsteps. But for today, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to focus primarily on the Marine Corps because what will go on there will go on for the Army as well. There's some other differences, and I can go into that a little bit later. But anyway, so you're thinking about joining the military, you want to join the Marine Corps, what do you have to do? Well, your first steps are you have to contact a recruiter. All right. And if you live in the York, Pennsylvania area, you're going to want to talk to a Staff Sergeant Vincent. Good dude. I've talked to him, sat down with him for a little bit. Great guy. Go talk to him at Recruit Substation in York County. He'll get you hooked up. Okay, so you go talk to the recruiter. What's going to happen after that? They're going to go through, ask you for a bunch of information. Then they're going to send you up to take your ASVAB. Well, what is your ASVAB? That stands for Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. It's basically a long test. And you're like, well, what is the purpose of this test? Well, the purpose of this test does two things. One, each service has a qualifying score to enter that particular branch of service. So your scores are going to break down and give you that score. But everything else is going to break down to what they do line scores and general technical scores. These scores are important because these will dictate what jobs are available to you in any given branch. Okay? So you go take your ASVAB, you'll get your score, you go back and you'll talk to your recruiter. As you can see, my dog is here today and she wants to be in the video. German Shepherds, everyone loves a German Shepherd. Doro, say hi to everybody. Say hi. She says hi. She wants to be in. She's a video hog. All right, well, we'll leave her here and we'll talk about it. So you're going to pick the jobs that you qualify for, and hopefully you get what you've been looking for. Okay? So what happens after that? Well, you're going to end up signing the rest of your paperwork, provided that you are 18 and you don't need parents' consent to do that. If you are 17, you will need parental consent, and your parents will have to sign off on you. So hopefully you have very understanding parents that know what you want to do, and they'll help you get you to where you want to go. All right. All right. So then after that, get down, sweetheart. Down. Down. Thank you. So after that, you'll go up to MEPS, which is the Military Entrance Processing Station. They'll send you up there a night before. Put you, at least the way I did it was way back, and they probably still do it this way. You'll go in a hotel, you'll get up in the morning, have breakfast, and then the buses will shuttle you over to the processing station. And then from there, you'll be there all day. So you're going to go through a medical, you're going to do your FBI background check. Most of your day is going to be spent in medical. I can tell you that right now. With that being said, if you have any medical conditions, it is best to be upfront with your recruiter before even going up there. Do not waste their time. Okay? They're going to tell you what you need to do. So let's say you had some medical conditions before showing up to the recruiter. Most likely, if I remember correctly, they're going to require your primary care physician, your family doctor, to basically sign off saying that you are cleared for military service. They're going to want that documentation to send up there with you so MEPS doesn't mess with you. So you'll go up to MEPS, do your medical, do your FBI, and then you'll go see the liaison for the particular branch you're going into. In this case, would be the Marine Corps, and they'll go over your terms of enlistment, the length that you're enlisting for, and what your MOS is going to be. Then you'll go swear in. Okay, so you'll sign your paperwork, sign your contract, then you go take the oath of enlistment. And there, you're You're in, you're a recruit, and then you'll get what they call your ship date. Your ship date is, this is the date that you are going to ship to basic training. All right. What happens then? You ship off the basic training, and if you're in the Marine Corps, you'll be there for 13 weeks, 3 months, longest boot camp out of the military, and it's hard. I'm not going to lie to you, it's hard. So for you young guys, or even if you're in your 20s, you've been out of high school for a while, and you're looking to go in the military like I did, go get in the gym. I can't stress this enough. Please go get into a gym. Get in shape, get with the personal trainers there. Some of those guys have prior military experience. Tell them what you're getting ready to go do, and they will hook you up and get you ready to go to basic. Okay? You want to be successful, this is what you need to do. With that being said, let me hit on surviving your first 4 years. So this is going to be a very important part of this video, so I need all of you to pay attention. Surviving the first 4. What I don't want is you guys getting out or being in the military having a negative attitude. Oh, the military sucks. It's screwing me over, this, that, and the other. It's going to be what you make it. Remember that. It's going to be what you make it. Keep your nose clean. Do what you're told when you're told to do it. Be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. Literally that simple. You do those 2 things, your first 4 years will be good. Yeah, you're going to have days that suck. Don't get me wrong. But you're going to have more good days than bad days. You're going to have days that you're going to be doing things that you don't want to do. This happens. You can go into any profession. This is the way it's going to be. All right? You're going to form bonds with people that you're not going to form anywhere else. You're going to have connections with people that you're not going to get anywhere else outside in the civilian world. You're going to be set up with skills at the end of your 4 years that you're not going to get in the civilian world. You are going to change your life for the better. I promise you this. If you trust the process and go with the flow of the process, you will be a changed individual. You'll have more confidence. That's the big thing. You'll be able to tackle on anything and know that you can do it. You'll be able to lead. All right, this is a very valuable skill set, and I want all of you guys to have that. But to get that, you got to keep your nose clean and do what you're told and be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. And most importantly, ask questions, guys. Ask questions. No such thing as a stupid question in the military. If you don't know, ask somebody. Ask. Get the right information before you go do a task or clarification on a test that they want you to go do so you can go do it to the best of your abilities. Okay? Your first 4 is basically to keep your head down, figuratively speaking, and learn. Keep your ears open, keep your mouth shut, and learn. Learn from your NCOs. NCOs, your staff non-commissioned officers, your corporals, your sergeants. Learn from them. Okay? Because as you go through your 4 years, you may find yourself eventually picking up the rank of E4, which is corporal in the Marine Corps. You're now a junior NCO. And you're going to be expected to take on more responsibility. So keep your ears open, learn, even learn from the bad ones, because you're going to learn what not to do. That's probably the most important, learning what not to do. Okay? And then probably by the time you get to your 4-year mark, as long as you've done everything you needed to do, you could pick up sergeant. How do you get these promotions? That brings me to my next thing. You got to stay within standards. Stay physically fit, height and weight standards. Don't be overweight. Score good on your rifle qualification. Score good on your physical fitness tests and your combat fitness tests, and do all your distant education learnings. The Marine Corps, we call them MCIs. Okay, these all points that go towards your promotions. These are the things you have to do. If you do that and stay proactive in your first 4 years, you will be setting yourself up for success in ways you can't begin to imagine. Think of it as you're making an investment in yourself. You're making deposits, okay, into your career savings. It's like a career savings. You're making a deposit into there. And the more you deposit it into there, the more opportunities you're going to have, because you may decide, hey, I want to re-enlist and continue doing this as a career. Now, with the Marine Corps specifically, promotions, very competitive, especially now that they're downsizing. Okay, so the promotion is going to be very competitive. So you're going to have to, stand out from the pack. How do you do that? During your first 4 years, make investments in yourself. Volunteer for certain duties. If they ask that they need something done, volunteer to do that. Put yourself out there. You're making an investment in yourself. You're showing that you could be relied upon. This will reflect well when they go to do your evaluations. You're making an investment in yourself. You're making an investment in your future. All right. Now, I did about 9 years. So I did 2 enlistments and I had an extension on my contract. Okay. With that being said, I made investments in myself. All right. And that carried me through. Did I make mistakes along the way? Absolutely. I made a lot of them. And I've gotten my ass chewed for a lot of them. But we have a saying in the Marine Corps, if you're not getting your ass chewed, you're probably not doing your job right. Take that for what it is. But anyway, yeah, I mean, this is what you guys got to do to survive your first 4. And hopefully all you young Thundercats, and maybe if you're in your 20s and you go do this, you know, maybe you decide to stay in and make a career out of it and go for the gold. I mean, I really hope you guys do. I think the military is a great institution. I think the Marine Corps is the best institution, definitely, in my opinion. And of course, there's a bias here. I'm a Marine. We're the hardest fighting branch there is. You'll get the best training. Hands down, best leadership training, bar none, considering that we place emphasis on small unit leadership. So you're going to get that as a private. So think about that. So hopefully all you guys found this video helpful. Meet me down in the comments. Ask me questions as I do read them, and I will respond. And I hope to hear from you all. And good luck to you all on your journeys. And remember to get a hold of that recruiter. This is C-Wire, Pop and Smoke.